Okay, this is my attempt to make a buffalo chicken tender. I have 2 pounds of chicken tenders. I've got Italian style and panko breadcrumbs mixed together, red hot paprika, cayenne pepper, chili powder, and of course Livy's. And this is olive oil that you want to spritz with, and this is the Pampered Chef olive oil sprayer, and you just need to pump it up, and you can spray anything pretty evenly with this little guy. So I really like that tool. I'm waiting for my mini whisk to come because boy, that would be super helpful for this job right here. And this is egg and red hot. Frank's red hot, one of my favorite foods. This is one of our knives, and I'm going to cut these chicken tenders into about 1-inch pieces, maybe a little bit bigger. They're still a little bit frozen, but I will give them some time to defrost before I put them into the fryer. I've patted the chicken dry now that it's defrosted, and I'm going to coat it with, of course, Livy's, because that's what I use. It's mostly dry. I suppose it could be drier, but I just salted that a little bit and peppered with Livy's. And then I'm going to dip it in the egg wash, which the red hot egg wash. And then from here into the breading. And from here onto the tray. Then I'm going to set them on my prepared cookie sheet with just a little parchment. And I will continue doing this with the rest of my chicken tenders, and then we will put it in the air fryer. See what they look like. So this is my deluxe air fryer, keeping in mind that I have not tried this before. It was recommended that we purchase perforated parchment paper for the racks to help with cleanup and sticky. I'm going to try one with the parchment paper and one without and see if it makes a cooking difference. Recommends to put 8 pieces of chicken on each tray. And then I will try this one without the parchment. Keep in mind, I am doing this for the first time. I am not Martha Stewart, and I have not had any practice yet. So we're doing this together, we're learning together. And it goes, slide it in. I'm going to shut the door. No preheating necessary. They do recommend that you give it some clearance, 6 inches of clearance. So I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to set it to 400, and it goes to air fry automatically. And then I'm going to push the button, and then I can set the time. And this recipe calls for 8 to 10 minutes. I'm going to do 10. I like things a little more well done. There will be an indicator. I'm going to turn it on, and it's going to start frying. At the 5-minute interval, usually halfway through, it will tell me to flip the trays. So I will flip the trays, and I'll come back and we'll see what it looks like. The timer just went off to switch the trays. These are the mini oven mitts, which seriously, you need them for the air fryer because this all gets hot. So I'm going to open this and pull out this tray. You'll see the stuff on the top, I guess, gets done faster than the stuff on the bottom. So we'll get this up on top. Whoops, this is not supposed to be on the bottom of the oven. It's supposed to be in the middle. Okay, there we go. Now, we close the door, and it just starts up again. Cool. So the timer is done, and the fan has shut off. So I'm going to open it and see what we've got going on here. One critical thing when you're cooking food, particularly chicken, is you want to double check your internal temperature. I'm going to pull out the top tray and just see what these guys are without the parchment. Also 163. So we're going to give it another minute because I don't want to kill anybody with underdone chicken. So I'm going to turn it again to air fry 400. Push the button, and I'm going to give it 2 minutes. Okay, I just temperature checked these, and they are 165. So that was a total of 12 minutes in the air fryer.